Hello everyone, my name is Vega Sank here, and today we're going to show you a few things to cover today. So I'm going to show you real quick how you can install and activate Windows XP Home Edition on VirtualBox. So what you need is a Windows XP ISO, this VirtualBox Manager. So anyways, without further ado, let's not waste any time. Right now, as you can see, I already have VirtualBox all and running. So I already downloaded VirtualBox. So if you haven't downloaded already, I'm going to put in the VirtualBox section under the Downloads tab. And if you see this, it says here 7.18. If you click on Windows Hosts, you click on that, and once you get to here, you see make sure you have the latest version. Click on Check for updates, and this says here it says nothing to update. This is because you can see I'm already running the most recent version of VirtualBox. So make sure you're keeping up to date before you start. You go to check for anything. You need to make sure make sure that it's updated to the latest version of VirtualBox. If you do not, it will not work properly. Anyways, let's talk about this. So what you need, if you haven't done it already, I'm going to put this right here with just the 7.18. And keep in mind, if you did made a few changes, if they did made a few changes here, keep in mind that it will still say active maintenance. So this means it will still keep it active right before that. This was released on April 15, 2025, which is also leading to this. So as you can see, if you check for any updates, you will see this on the right side. As you can see, it's nothing to update because I'm already running the most recent version of VirtualBox. Next is you need a Windows XP ISO, which I will also do myself a favor here. But for this one, we're going to do is Windows XP Home Edition Service Pack 3. Click on Show All on your screen, and then click on Windows XP Service Pack 3 Home Edition ISO file. The ISO is going to be downloaded and should be saved separate later. Now once you're done, I'm going to the little VirtualBox. On here, click on New. And as you can see, we're live instead of rather having we're doing it on this program. It's been a while, so I'm going to say Windows XP Home Edition as a name. Click on the ISO file, click on Other. Make sure you locate the Windows XP Service Pack 3 installation disk and click Open. On this, click Skip Unattended Installation. This will skip the unattended installation. Just do that. Under Hardware, it's going to ask me something. So I'm going to allocate like 1 gigabytes. Well, this one will be on 3 gigabytes. And next, last but not least, we have the hard disk for our VirtualBox machine. I'm going to say this, I'm going to leave this as a 32 gigabyte or just say 30. I'm going to say 30 gigabytes for this drive. Before we get started, make sure we're in our settings lists and make sure we're in the process. So I'm going to allocate it to 128 gigabytes. And as you can see, it says enable 3D acceleration, which is kind of not nice and neat. Make sure everything's all settled in. And once you're done, click OK, and then we can get started. We can now click Start at the top of the screen to launch our VM. your VM is going to load up a new window, and it's going to load us into the Windows XP setup. However, sometimes it may not properly work with it, but however, it must just been done before that. As you can see, welcome to setup. Press enter on your keyboard, and then press F8 on your keyboard to accept the license agreement. As you can see, we only have one option to select, which is a case of 30 gigabytes. So I'm going to press enter, or if you want to create a partition, just press the C button or press F3 to quit. So for me, I'm going to press the disk space, and on here, as you can see, a new partition would be created. Go at the top and locate here, and on format the partition using the NTFS file system quick. Press enter. Now it's going to format our disk drive, and it's just going to take about a few minutes. And then during this coverage, when you see this, you might say, it's going to say this screen. It might say a few minutes, but during the installation, it's going to ask you to press any key from CD or CD. Please do not press anything. Let it pass, and then we can let you get through. Now, as you can see, it's going to ask me for my regional settings. Press next on your keyboard, and I'm going to type in my official account here. Now, as I thought before, it's going to ask me for my product key, but however, I'm going to take a few minutes to activate my product key, and then I'm going to show you real quick of a few cases here. So, entering your product key is optional, but strongly recommended to tell questions during activation. So, as you can see, if you go here into your Internet Archive, this is the thing right here, and then you put that in right there. But however, I'm not going to bother showing it due to personal reasons. So I have to do it off camera or off screen to prevent it from getting this taken down. So yeah, you'll get your product key again once the setup is finished. Now it's going to ask me product key in. I'm going to just say I can say this PC, so I can say I can say it's a XPS or I have an XPS for short. I'll say that, or just say PC or VM for short. We'll leave as the stings here. So let's select typical settings. However, you need your product key again once it reaches to the desktop, once you get prepared. So you'll see this thing right there while I'm going to begin installing the websites and drivers to our VirtualBox machine, and then installing a few applications to our VM here. At this point, you have to get your product key again once it reaches to the desktop of your monitor, and then once it satisfies, you'll be able to comply with activating with over your device or your phone once it reaches to the desktop. So as you can see, we're at 8 minutes left here, so it's just about that, and we're gonna be almost gonna be able to finish it out. We're just about 7 minutes before we reach to the desktop. It's currently about 6 minutes left, so it'll just take about a few minutes or longer too, and then it'll just load up into our desktop page. I can tell the point that's much didn't last through, except with a couple of them. Now once it reboots, it's going to ask you to press any key from a CD. Don't boot from it, because you need your things when you separately do the point. Now I'm going to go ahead and begin with our resolution here. Now, as you can tell, this is a Windows XP machine. You can tell it's kind of fluid. This one got internet support on April 8, 2014, which marks 11 years. So right now, as you can see, we have 3 people watching. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and check my connectivity here. I see us here. Let's see. Okay, so I'll go and enter my internet here. Just next. Okay. Alright. Now, you don't have to always, once it reaches to the desktop. Now, we're going to install some drivers here. So I'm going to install guest editions, which is of course my drivers, and then insert it. And must open, anyways, we're not going to activate yet, so we're going to go ahead and install some drivers. So I'll go ahead and get started with these drivers, and then it's just going to do with the points. So as you can see, it says Windows XP Home. So I'm going to take a few minutes here, so just not to worry. So we got 3. We're just going to set those things up real quick. So I'm going to see if we can make a test call. As you can see, we're installing some drivers here. So it's just going to take about a few minutes here. So let's make sure this cordless phone is going to work. So as you can see right now, I have a cordless phone right there. So I'm going to place my test call, make sure it's working. Let's go ahead and place my test call. Let me call my phone. Let me mute that. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Testing, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's that. If you want to run on the stream, I'm happy to. Appreciate it. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and reboot. So, as you know, I'm going to be using this Panasonic thing. Just to inform you about that. So that's pretty much. Now, once you satisfy that, it's going to ask you again. So, view, full screen, switch. There we go. We're all settled in. Let's take a look at what we need to install here. Let's see if I go to, let's check if YouTube works. Let's see. Okay, this page cannot be displayed. Okay, I'm going to install a Supermium website, which is Supermium. So you see this product key on the bubble here. You'll see on your side right there because yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install them and transfer it to your host to guest, start, and my documents folder. Let's go here and install some right now. Alright, let's go to my computer. Eject VirtualBox guest editions. Let's go ahead and install here. Okay, install this and install that. Okay, there we go. Let's see here, making sure if everything all working. Don't sign in. And now I can tell if new programs is installed. Now there might be a little bubble here telling me to activate because you need a product key again once it says to the desktop. As you can tell, it says activate Windows during the start menu, which it will activate. We'll say this on the side. I can see it's going to ask me for my product key activation, and as you can see on the bottom, click on that one. It's going to ask me for my bubbles, so I'll go ahead and get into it. And then I'm going to go ahead and begin activating this virtual machine. So I'm going to go ahead and begin moving my things real quick, which is of course my thing right there. So it's going to ask me for my installation ID. So I'm going to go ahead and start moving them out and then begin doing these on my VirtualBox machine here. With my Windows XP control panel with my user interfaces because Windows XP. So let's stretch. Hopefully it works. There we go. Windows XP Home Edition, and the others just went that. So it's full in the full screen. So it's watched this before. So I'm going to go ahead and begin calling the numbers for this machine. I'm going to go ahead and move in the United States. So I'm going to call that right now. So it provides you with a phone number. So it provides you with a phone number here.
Hi, thanks for calling the Microsoft Product activation service. Para español, diga español o presione 2.
Okay, that one did not work here, so it wasn't properly working fine, so it would work, but however, let me just make sure knowing reconnect base AC adapter. Okay, if you call the toll-free number, it will be faster, but you have to pay for it. Anyway, let's recall Microsoft. Hopefully this will work. Okay, that one did not work, but however, it's going to ask me for readaptation here, so I'm going to go and put that back because it wasn't working right now, so I'm going to call it on my phone. Anyways, I live in the US because I live here. I live in the US, so I'm going to use my phone now, so let me call this number. So I thought I want to use my phone here because the other one won't work because it wouldn't let me do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and begin calling the number here. So it's 1-888-5. Let's see here. The number. If I call the toll-free number, it will be faster, but you have to pay for it. So you have to call the toll-free number on the side. So the number is 888-571. I should hear 888-571-2048. Same thing since 2001 when XP came out. So I'm going to put it on speaker.
Hi, thanks for calling the Microsoft Product Activation Service. Para español, diga español o presione 2. To help us improve the quality of our products, services, and training, this call may be recorded or monitored, and information collected on this call may be accessed by Microsoft affiliates, subsidiaries, and service providers internationally. To consent to recording or monitoring of this call, press 1. To continue without recording or... Thank you. This call will not be recorded or monitored. For security purposes, I need you to repeat the following phrase. 271.
271. Wow, the following numbers will be different for every call.
For help activating your Microsoft product, I can send you a link to our smartphone activation experience, which will help guide you through the activation steps on your device. To activate Office for Mac or remote desktop server, or for help with volume license keys, please stay on the line. Would it be okay for me to send you the smartphone activation link via text message to the phone number you are calling from?
No.
Okay, no problem. Let's try something different. Are you calling to activate Office or Windows? Need help with remote desktop licenses or something else?
Activate Windows.
Okay, help with activation. Before we start the activation process, are you at your computer with the activation window open?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. In order to activate your product, I'll need to confirm your installation ID. This is the number that should appear in 6 or 7-digit groups on your activation window. Do you have this number up on your screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Please let me know when you are ready to start speaking the installation ID.
I'm ready. You have to read them.
Okay, please read aloud the first group of digits, speaking one digit at a time.
193905.
said 1939005. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay, please read the next group of digits.
095666.
I believe you said 09566.
I'm going to mute my mics here so you don't want to
Is
watch
that
me.
correct?
Yes.
Please read the age group of digits.
697175.
I believe you said 697175. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thanks. Please read the ninth group of digits.
573114.
I heard 573114. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay, great. One moment while I validate your installation ID. Your installation ID was successfully validated. To complete your activation, I will now read you your confirmation ID. Alternatively, I can send you a text message with your confirmation ID to the phone number you are calling from. Would you like that?
No.
No problem. We can take care of this step right here on the call. I will read you your confirmation ID in 6-digit segments, which you will need to enter into the empty blocks on your activation window. Please let me know when you are ready for me to start speaking your confirmation ID.
I'm ready.
Okay. In block A, please enter 0, 3, 2, 6, 0, 6. Again, that was 0, 3, 2, 6, 0, 6. Please say next after you have entered those in block A. Or I can repeat that block again if you need.
Next.
Please enter 0, 0, 5, 4, 5, 4 into block B. Again, that was 0, 0, 5, 4, 5, 4. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Please enter 5, 4, 8, 2, 0, 4 into block C. Again, that was 5, 4, 8, 2, 0, 4. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Please enter 7, 8, 3, 1, 8, 1 into block D. Again, that was 7, 8, 3, 1, 8, 1. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Please enter 0, 9, 9, 4, 1, 1 into block E. Again, that was 0, 9, 9, 4, 1, 1. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Please enter 6, 2, 6, 5, 6, 4 into block F. Again, that was 6, 2, 6, 5, 6, 4. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Okay. This is the last block. Please enter 5, 3, 4, 9, 7, 5 into block G. Again, that was 5, 3, 4, 9, 7, 5. Say done when you are finished.
I'm done.
Okay, that's the entire confirmation ID. You should now have all the blocks on your screen filled. Before proceeding, please take a moment to write that entire confirmation ID down. It can be reused in the future should you ever need it. Next, when you are ready, click on the Activate button. If no error message appears, then your product has been successfully activated. I'll give you some time and check back with you. Okay, if you still need a minute, just say more time. Otherwise, were you able to complete your activation successfully?
Yes.
Great. Glad I was able to help. Thanks for calling Microsoft. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm going to conclude this tutorial video of installing Windows XP Home Edition. As you can see, I already have this Windows 10 right here, right there. As you can see, this is Windows 10. This one is Windows XP. And we should simply watch YouTube videos. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully we can watch YouTube videos. Let me just go ahead and search up my channel. Make sure it should load up properly. Fine. Make sure we're loading up, working. Let's see if it works. As you can see, it has these things here. But however, I found that that might be a little bit glitchy sometime. So just no need to worry. Oh yes, let's the hotel room tour, and we have this nice. Let's see here. Let me just play and see if we can play one. Times Square, New York. Kind of a bit nice. Flight 738. I'm gonna play a boarding Delta Airlines flight. This is the unknown. This is the elevator right there. But we can watch YouTube videos there, and it should work.
Welcome to the 100-degree swing.
Okay, let me remove that because I don't want this to make it happen. So let's see if we can play YouTube videos. Okay, so absolutely working fine.
Hurry, but
absolutely working fine. However, I think I might think about it a little bit glitchy sometime, but still, yeah. But however, I'm going to end this stream here. So I'm going to end it off here. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream of installing Windows XP Home Edition. I hope you did. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you loved it, and I should load up DeviantArt as well. Make sure DeviantArt is also working. Let's see if our wallpaper is there. Let me just type it in. Make sure we have our background. Here is our background there. This is the manufactured with Windows XP. Let's see if we can save it. As you can tell, it says all of our backgrounds for our OS. Let's see if we can save our image, and there it is. Let me see if we can save it to our desktop for access. Let's see if we can see here. Hopefully we can get some thing. Let's see if we can try. Let's move it there. Let's see if we can try changing our desktop background. Let's see if we can try music. Let's see if it's working. Let's see if it works. Okay, so pretty much it. Kind of neat, as you think. So I can mix in the center or just a stretch. Let's see if we can stretch that. Ah, yes. What's this? Oh, decorate the desktop. Nice. So let's see if we can full screen. Switch. Cool. Now that one worked. Anyways, I hope you guys did. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much that. So, yeah, that's it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. I'm sorry we couldn't do it at that point at all. And hello to you guys. But we're ending the stream already. I'm sorry.